Hey guys, Tim Wilson UK here, and welcome back to some more of the Golf Club 2, and we're going to be cracking on with our offline career. I've been spending probably the last 2 or 3 hours actually, creating a new course, and you can actually just see it in the background here. This is the first tee, so this is, you can see we've got some grandstands on the left and the right here. I'm not going to show you an awful lot more than that because that is going to be part of the reveal of my new course. I have pretty much finished the first hole, and man, it takes a long time. This is going to be a completely fictitious course. It's not going to be based on any real course. And I'm just noticing there are so many little things that you need to pay attention to, and one of them I can see there where the edge of the grandstand is slightly hovering in the air, so I need to just raise the landscape a little bit there just to accommodate that. But yeah, there's all those little things that you have to pay attention to. But yeah, I am enjoying it. I'm enjoying it immensely. As I say, I've finished the first hole. You can see there I've got that bridge on the first hole as well. So that's about all you're going to see, guys, at the moment on the course that I've created. We're going to be jumping into, I think it's event number 5 on my offline career. And while this is loading up, I want to say a big thank you to everybody that has subscribed to me on my YouTube channel. We are almost at 950. I'm pushing towards that magic 1000 mark. So if you haven't yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, be sure to check it out. It is Tim Wilson UK. And if you enjoy the videos on there, give them a thumbs up, give them a like, and subscribe to the channel. And anybody that has commented on any of my videos in the past will know that I do actually reply to all of the comments that come in. I try to, at least. Occasionally I may miss one, but I do try to reply to most of the comments that come in. This seems to be running a little bit slow this evening. And for those of you that have tuned in on Twitch, if you do leave any comments on the Twitch channel or on the Twitch stream, I will check them after 9 holes. I haven't got my laptop set up with me this evening, so I won't be checking the comments every 5 minutes, so to speak. It will be done. I will be doing it after the first 9 holes. Alright, we're in. We're about to head to the first tee. Oh, I'm so tired after actually doing that course creation, looking at the screen so closely, trying to get things to line up. It's so frustrating. And now you can change the height of objects as well. There's so many intricate little details in the game now. It's been such a long time since I created a course as well. The first time I created a course, I think I've created 2 or 3 courses in the Golf Club 1, and I haven't ported them across to the Golf Club 2, and I don't think I'm going to. They were created in the early access on the PC version of the Golf Club 1, and I don't think they really do live up to nothing like what the guys create nowadays. So I'm going to try and do my best on my new course to create something that's good, that's really fun to play, and has got all the sorts of things like crowds, and it's got the first hole's got camera towers and grandstands and stuff like that, because I do want to include it in my tour, which will mean it will get some plays, which is pretty cool. My online society tour, that's what I mean, or the online society season. I'm going to create an event at that course. Alright, looks like we're playing Faxon Park. This is the home course of my online society. Oh, that's right at it. I don't think it's going to stop though. These greens don't tend to bite as well as others. They're not firm and they're not fast, but they don't sort of stop dead like other ones do. 166, so a little bit of a downhill slope here. Looks good. Yes, that's a nice way to start the first hole. Let's have a look where we are on the leaderboard. Right, I'm not entirely sure how many rounds we're going to play on this one as well, but right at the top of the leaderboard, I really can't wait to actually get this. I want to see how this guy's done these retaining walls. Alright, so he's used stone walls there by the looks of it. Really taken some time to do that. Wow. Yeah, he's used stone walls as retaining walls. All of these little things I'm looking at now because these are the kinds of things that I'm concentrating on while doing my own course. So you'll have to just bear with me while I look at that kind of stuff, guys. Nice and straight. A little off to the left because of the wind, but that should be okay. It's going to get a nice bounce. Really nice bounce. And we're 2 under par through 2, so going along very nicely already. I've played this a lot. This was the first, my first event on my online society was at this course, so I have played 4 rounds on this course already, and I think I may have even played one before I set up the society, so I've had a fair amount of practice on this course, so I should shoot okay. I'm hoping that's not going to end up in the water. It is going to end up in the water. That kind of sucks. And now I'm back on the tee box. Wow, just as I said I've had enough practice on this, I go and put one in the drink. Now this is going to be an absolute nightmare to try and get par, so I feel like I'm definitely going to be dropping a shot here. Should bounce to the right because of the slope on the fairway. Alright, so that was shot number 3. I spoke too soon on that. I need to get this in order to save par, which is highly unlikely, but let's get it as close as we can. Right, that's okay. We should only drop 1 if I can get this in. Yeah, I have dropped a shot that was unavoidable on a par 4, but nevertheless we're still at 1 under par, still in the lead. Wind's picked up a bit here, 11 mile an hour. No way I'm going to run out of this fairway, I don't think. Not with that kind of wind anyway. No. Loads of room to spare there. Right, 120, that's definitely going to be the club. Need the wind to hold this up, which it is, and that should be spot on. And we've just made up that shot that I've just dropped on the 3rd hole, so we should be back to 2 under par, which we are. Alex Noren, he's at even. John Rahm's up there again. He seems to be there all the time, which is pretty cool because he is playing well on the PGA Tour at the moment, so you'd expect him to be there. We can definitely get some yardage on this hole with a 10 mile an hour wind. Off to the right a little bit, shouldn't give me too much of a headache. No, that fairway is nice and wide. Fantastic. Alright, 224 yards. Into the wind though, I want to just get this up on the green. Sorry, not into the wind, with a tailwind. So this should get on the green, and it should slow up because that is an upslope. So that means we're on in 2, and we've probably got about 20 feet, 27 feet downhill. That's the problem. Just want to get it up to the hole. If it had dropped, it would have been a bonus. Guys, if you're watching on Twitch, welcome along. If you are leaving comments, I will have a look at them after 9 holes. I haven't got my laptop set up today, so I can't see them live without pausing the PlayStation, pausing on the PlayStation and having a look at the comments on the broadcast setting, which I don't particularly want to do at the moment, but I will check them after 9 holes, so just bear with me. That was nice and straight. It's whether it's got the legs. Has it got the legs? It has just a little bit more, and that would have been absolutely perfect. You know what? I am going to putt from there because I think 4 yards, 12 feet, slightly uphill, out of the rough. Yeah. That was definitely the right choice there. That's going to be a birdie. Going along really nicely at the moment. 4 under par. That says K Keimer. I need to change that. That's supposed to be M Keimer for Martin Keimer. Hadn't noticed him on the leaderboard before. That's why I will change that after the round. For those of you that are tuning in for the first time, I have taken the time to add all of the PGA, or the top 200 of the official World Golf Rankings list of golfers into my game, just to add a little bit more realism. I've absolutely sliced the hell out of that. I'm hoping the fairway is going to bring it round. Looks like I may get away with it. I have just... Whoo! That was fortunate. That was a lucky bounce. That was a terrible shot. Right. Alright, I need the wind to start swinging this back into the flag, which it is doing. That could be good. That could be good if it stops. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. I allowed for the wind and the slope, and it worked out pretty damn good. I'll be happy with a birdie here if I can get one. No, just burns the edge. We'll pick up a par. Should be able to blitz through this event quite quickly, to be honest with you. I'm a little frustrated with the fact that I've got these guys set on medium. For those of you that have watched videos of mine in the past and on my YouTube channel, I have them set as medium difficulty because I didn't upgrade my Offline Society to level 5, and medium's just too easy. I mean, you'll see all of the guys are over par, which is nuts because, I mean, how hard do you have to make it? I think I'm going to have to make it the hardest difficulty for them to actually offer me any kind of a challenge. And I've got no problem doing that. I'm not going to be able to reach that green in 2. Or am I? I think I'm going to play over here, and if it runs on, it runs on. It's going to leave me a monster putt. It's coming round to the right a little. Going to get a bounce. Is it going to bounce out of the rough? No, not quite, but it's in the light rough, so it shouldn't be too bad. 32 yards, 3 foot uphill. That's got that flop shot written all over it. Now I hope this doesn't do what it's done in the past and go way past the flag. That's not too bad. That's going to check up. That's beautiful, actually. Absolutely spot on. One thing I have noticed in the Golf Club 2 is that the wind doesn't tend to have as much of an effect on the flop shots as it did in the Golf Club 1. They seem to be pushed, and that's pretty cool because you don't expect the wind to have that much of an impact in 35 yards. So I quite like the fact that that's been changed. I'm hoping I'm not going to run out of fairway here. fear that I'm going to, because that's going to kick to the right. Is it going to slow? No. Good thing is it's a fairly short hole, so I should be okay. 90 yards, we're in the light rough. It's 83 yards, 84 yards. Let's take a little off of that, allow a bit for the wind. It's only 90 yards, so it's not going to move that much. Throw it up in the air, hope it bites. It has bit. Beautiful, happy with that. And we're in for another birdie. So going along pretty damn well at the moment. 6 under par, nearest person is 1 over. Wow. Hole number 10. Let's have a look at the comments, guys. I do apologise. I completely forgot about it. Can't see the name on there. Hey, Lee, how you doing? I'm doing well, thank you, my friend. Commentator's curse. That's exactly what it is, mate. As soon as I said I was going to go in the drink, I went straight in the drink. Mr. Joey, man. Hey, Tim. Nice score this morning on that awesome course. You play fast. I do play really, really fast. I forget what I score. I think it was the best round I'd had. I think it was about 13 under par. If anybody wants to check it out, I've said that now. I can't remember what it was called. St. Regis or something like that. Mr. Joey, man, you may be able to chuck it in the comments for anybody that wants to have a round and try and play against, or play against my ghost ball. Not try and play against my ghost ball. Play against the ghost ball. And B-Man Canada, hi Tim, how's it going? It's going very well, thank you, my friend. Thank you very much for asking, and thank you all for joining in on the Twitch stream. That should be okay, that should hold the fairway. Fairly strong winds today, 10, 11 mile an hour. Especially playing into a pin like that, it's a little tough. 146 yards, but we've got a bit of a headwind here, so I am going to club up and then take some off of it just to try and nurse it into that flag. It should pull it round to the left, which it is doing. Is it going to have the legs? It's not. Wow, I took too much off of it. That wind had more of an impact than I imagined it would have. This is an uphill putt. Where is the uphill section? Let's have a look. It's just gradual, I think. It's all the way across. 38 feet, so it's a long old trek up there. I'll take that. I've hit it a little far past, but it shouldn't be too bad coming back. The only thing that may give me a bit of a headache is the shadows. That's one of the things that I'm doing on my course, is I've got a fair amount of trees on the course, and a lot of them overhang the greens. So what that means is that when you get on the green, in some cases where the pin position is fairly close to the edge of the green, with the overhanging trees you get that mottling, as you can see on the fairway there, where the shadows overhang the fairway, and it makes it, in some cases when you're putting, when it overhangs the green, it is pretty tough to putt when you're putting through shadows. So the first hole is not too long on the course I'm creating. It's about 300 yards. It's not drivable in one. It is you have to be smart, because you can run out of fairway fairly easily on the drive. The shot into the green is, it's not tough, it's a pitch shot, but the greens have some movement on them. They're not dead flat. I'm looking forward to it. I jumped on it earlier because somebody asked me whether I was going to be creating a course, and I've been itching to do it, and I thought I'd have a look at it today, and I tell you what, I'm thoroughly enjoying it. As I say, I've only pretty much laid the foundation, and I've pretty much finished the first hole. I'm happy with the first hole. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish the first hole where I've got it at the moment, and then I'm going to move on to hole number 2, because you can spend an absolute eternity on every hole. So I do want to get on to hole number 2. I've hit that too big, too busy jabbering. Yeah, I do want to get on to hole number 2 because I want to get through the 18 holes. I want to try and make each hole, I want to try and give each hole a unique identity, and that is really hard. I just don't want every hole to look the same, play the same, feel the same. I want to try and make sure that we have shots in between clubs, so you have to, you have to use loft, you have to use a little bit of savvy when you're playing the course. Yeah, I am enjoying doing the creating, but I don't want to lose sight of the fact that first and foremost I love playing the game, and I really want to crack on with my offline and my online society tour events, and that's what I'm doing here. So guys, if you've just tuned in on Twitch, this is another round in my offline career. That looks good, that should be okay. That's going to be about 7 or 8 feet. Got a few more comments coming, so let me just do this hole, guys, then I'll check the comments out. It's not turned as much as I hoped it would. The one thing I'm not sure of is I've put these massive grandstands on the side, on the first tee, because I've made the first tee really long and narrow, and I've put a wall around the outside, and then there's water. And I've put grandstands inside the wall, so it's much like the first tee at the Ryder Cup, where you've got these massive grandstands down the side of the first tee. I quite like that, so I've put that on my course. It'd be interesting to see how the crowd actually fills that grandstand up when I'm actually playing in a... Hey, are there PGA courses in this game? There will only be PGA courses in the game if somebody's actually created them. I know there were a lot in TGC 1. It's whether they've been ported across to TGC 2. I'm not entirely sure. The best way to check it out is to actually search for them in the game. If you've got the game, just search for them in the game, and if they have been ported across, you'll find them. If they haven't been ported across, then they're not going to be in there. I know the likes of, I know Augusta's in here, just search for Magnolia National. Turnberry's in here, which is obviously a UK based course, but it is hosted the Open a number of times, so that one's definitely in there because we played that last night actually. That felt pretty good. I hope it's not too big. No, that's right over the top of the flag. Should stop fairly quickly. And that should take me to 7 under par. Yeah, there we go, through 13. So getting into the back stretch of the back 9 now. Par 5. And I don't even think we're off the back tees, because I remember playing an awful lot further back when I played in the online tour event, because I didn't remember having that angle down the fairway. Let's have a quick look. 238. Ooh, this is tempting. I think it's going to run out if I go for it, but there's nothing wrong with that. Let's take a little off of it. Hit it nice and straight. It's got the legs, it's over the water. I don't think it's going to hold the green. It's not going to roll far. Is that in the long, is it in the heavy rough? It's in the light rough. You know what, I may even putt this. 21 feet, slightly downhill. That wasn't bad from the rough. I don't know why they call it rough. It's more like fringe. I don't think it is rough. But I don't know whether it actually says fringe. I don't think, mind you, it could have been rough. That was another birdie. So 8 under par now, absolutely blitzing the competition here. No chance of losing this, I don't think. Right, I'm hoping that wind's going to blow this around a little bit. Let's put a little bit of draw on this. It's going to go over the tree. I'm going to try and get it round the corner. Absolutely perfect. Absolutely perfect that was. Looking straight down the throat of the green. Yardage is absolutely bob on. Wind slightly behind, so I am going to take a smidge off of this club. I'm going to let the wind pull it into the flag. Nice and straight. Wind's coming, bringing it back. Brought it back even more. I probably took a little too much off of it, but that's okay. It's going to leave me at 9 feet. Yeah, I was going to say 10 feet, but it's got a horrible lie. But we managed to convert that putt. So that is taking me to 9 now. 9 under par, 3 holes to play. Can we get to double figures? This is a tough one because you can go for this area here, but you do run the risk of ending up in the bunker. But I'm going to go for it. Wind's blowing it back. That should be okay. Yeah, spot on. Those of you that are just tuned in on the Twitch stream, welcome along. Thank you for tuning in. It's good to have you guys. 30 yards, 33 we've got. 35. Let's take a little off of this. That lie is giving me a bit of a headache. I'm going to move it over a bit. Should bite. Yeah. Take that all day long. That should be an absolute gimme. And it is. Ten under par. We're into double figures, guys. 114. I'm going to need to give this some more beans, otherwise I'm going to be in the drink, I think. In the drink, I think. Let's give it some more welly. And hope that this is enough. Looks good. I was erring on the side of caution. I am way past the flag. 37 feet. 3 inches downhill. I think I was just being overly cautious there. And I don't think I've given that enough. Have I? Yeah, it wasn't too bad. Still rolling, mind. So that's still going to be about 11, 12 feet probably. 9 feet, not too bad, but can we get it? It's not a foregone conclusion. Straight in the middle of the cup. 1 to play. Right, here's a par 4. Let's see where that bunker is. I should be good playing this out over that bunker. I was going to say what I don't want here is that I don't want it to go off to the right, but that is absolutely spot on. I wanted to try and hug the right hand side of the fairway just to get a good angle on the flag, but with that slope it's almost impossible. 90 yards, 98 yards is 101 yards. We've got an 11-mile-an-hour wind. I still don't think that's going to be enough. And that has come up so short. I think I didn't swing that fully, because that only came up 84 yards and I didn't take that much off of it. So this is a tough chip shot. I'm going to move it over a little. And I'll take that. I am starting to get to grips with the chip shot, guys, so they are working out a little better. So I do tend to use a little bit more variety in my shots now, whereas I used to just use the flop shots in the golf club. One finished 10 under par, guys. Tanihara 2 under par. Four guys are actually under par, which is unusual because on medium they've always tended to be over par. I think we may even have, let's give that a favourite. This I think I have done already. I think I've got 2 rounds because that says 1 of 2, so this may be a 2-round tournament, so I may be on for a little bit longer, guys. Let's have a look. Yeah, we have the second round. Let's just check, see if we've got any extra messages come in. No more messages come in. It's fairly quiet on the old chat tonight, which is okay. Let's try going this way. I haven't done it before, so there's no time like the present. I think I'm going to have enough club to get there. I definitely am going to have enough club to get there, which is nice. So that's going to give me a shorter shot into this green, and I think it's a better angle on that pin position. Let's have a quick look. Where is the pin? Yeah, that's definitely a better angle. I would have been coming in from the other side if I was on the other side of the lake. 144, 7-mile-an-hour wind. Nice and perfect and almost dead straight. That's okay. Little long. That turned more than I thought it was going to. It should be picking up the par. Don't think there's any fear of me losing this tournament. Still 10 under. Right, where's the pin? Pin's in a tough position today. Wow, really tough, especially with the wind behind like it is. 188, 182. Going to drop down to the 170 club and let the wind push this into the flag. It's not pushed it right like I expected it to. That's okay. Oh, what a bounce. I haven't had many fortunate bounces in this game, but that was definitely one of them. Tough putt though. It's a dribbler. Just want to get this one moving because that is still going to roll past the flag. See, that's still gone past 7 or 8 feet, that has. Right, so pin locations are a little more difficult in this round. 2 pars to start with. We're not tearing up like we did in the first round. And this is the hole that I ended up in the drink on in the first round. So I'm hoping the wind's going to pull this back into the fairway. Yeah, it did look like it was veering off to the left hand side, so that is good. Is it going to hold? It's not, but we've only got about 25-30 yards to the flag. 30 yards exactly. Let's play a flop shot here. That ball's going to come off to the right. Wow, that came out faster than I thought, but it's okay. We've still got this for birdie. This is going to be a horrible one to slow down. Just going to get that going, and that should just keep rolling and rolling and rolling. That's okay, and you guys saw that. I only just touched that putt. 1 foot downhill through 20 feet. That is a massive slope. Alright, not got any yellow figures on the board as yet. Don't think I'm going to be playing my driver there. It is a short par 4. That wind should start to move that ball. It is doing. That's going to get a kick off the bank. Yeah. Beautiful. Couldn't have played that an awful lot better than that. That was okay. 96 yards. 97 yards. 90 yards. That wind. I need the wind here. This is all about the wind, guys. I've hit it dead straight. I need the wind to carry it up to the flag, which it has done. Should stop. It's a really lofted club. And that's the first birdie on the scorecard. So we move to 11 under through rounds 1 and 2, and we're already on hole number 5, so absolutely pasting along here, guys. Another great drive. This is the first of the par 5s, I think, and I don't think the pin's in the back left hand corner like it was before. I think it's front right in this second round. Let's have a look. It's back right, so that's okay. I'm going to use that club. Let's have a look at the wind. 7 miles an hour. That did not come back like I thought it would. Is it going to be pin high? I think it is, because it rolls uphill. As long as it doesn't catch that slope on the left. That is pretty much pin high, but I'm just going to be putting across now. It's uphill still, and it's moving from the left to the right. That is going to be pretty damn good. And I'm just going to have a quick look at the comment that's come in. Ryder 0055, Twitch notifications are messed up. It said you were. I checked, you weren't on my main page, and I had to go to your profile to see it. Well, I'm hoping you guys can see it on Twitch now. B-Man Canada, what club did you take out to have the gap wedge? I took out one of the hybrids. Let's just have a quick look, actually. I'll tell you what I took out. 654 hybrid. I think I had a 5 hybrid in there, and I took that out to put my gap wedge in. I do have quite a jump though between, you'll see there, between the 5 iron at 182 and the 4 hybrid at 200. But I did have the 4 iron in the bag at one point, which is the 195 club. but I took that out as well, just to put that gap wedge in. I may go back and tweak my clubs a little bit more. I'm not 100% sure I've got the right combination yet. That looks okay. It's going to be a downhill putt, I fear. That's not too bad. Not too bad at all. 19 feet. Should do all of the moving at the end. There it goes. Oh, and it moved more than I thought it was going to. I knew it was going to start diving towards the hole, but it moved away more than I thought it was going to. Right, we should be heading, yeah, I was going to say, we should be getting to the end of the back nine here. We're through 6 holes. 2 under for the round, 12 under overall. Let's hope we get that nice kick again. Put a good swing on that. The wind should straighten that out. I pushed it off to the right a little, but the wind should do all the work here. Beautiful, smack bang in the middle of the fairway. Right, we've got 190 yards. So this is where I have the issue, because I'm massively in between clubs. So I'm going to put some more on that. Ball is above my feet and the wind's blowing to the left. See that came off and went off towards the left. That should be right on line, which it is. That was perfectly judged. I will take that any day of the week. From 190 odd yards, I will take those that are a couple of feet all day, every day. Right, 3 under par, so we're not, as I said before, we're not ripping it up like we did in the first round, but still under par, still going along nicely. Haven't dropped a shot this round like I did in the first round. God knows, I mean, that could potentially have been 14 under par on the first, not 14 under par, 11 under par on the first round. Because I was 10 under and I had a bogey in there, so unfortunate. It is what it is, though. Alright, 232 to the flag. Tough pin position to attack, but I think I'm going to go for it. We need a good bounce out of the rough. I don't think we're going to get it. It's not far off though, not far off at all. So this is a tough chip shot because we're chipping downhill and it's less than the actual total yardage. What have we got lie wise? 81 to 85, so it could actually be the full swing, but I'm going to be a little cautious here because it's downhill. And I almost hold out there. Just put that on the left edge. 6 feet. Oh, I missed it. Damn it. Didn't allow enough for the slope. Make no problem that time. "13 under par. Going along beautifully, and we're on to the final hole on the front nine. I keep running out of fairway here. I think if I aim over those bunkers, we should be good. I'm hoping we're going to be good. It was a little fast, but it should get a kick. It has got a kick, and that's perfect. It would be good to know that, because I didn't hit that well at all because I got a perfect fast, but it still managed to stay fairly straight and not end up in the rough. 97, it's 98 yards. That looks good. It's always going to take one bounce and stop. Such a lofted club. "11 feet. Is it going to turn? It is. That's a nice birdie, that is. Alright, 9 holes done. 9 holes to go, and then this event should be in the bag. Where's the pin today? Not behind the trees, so we can go further left. Another nice and straight drive there. Perfect, perfect. Staying within that red cone. That is of paramount importance, staying in that red cone. "113 yards. Let's drop this down. 17 feet is 119. How much wind have we got here? Ooh. I'd rather play this one short, I think. I think it may still be long. No, it's not. It's going to come up short. I took too much off the club. I think I remember doing that on the last time I played this hole. That's not too bad. It's always difficult to judge those ones that we have 1 foot up or downhill. They are really, really difficult to judge the weight in which you actually need to put on the putt in order to get close. So I'm pretty pleased with that. See, my handicap has also gone up again from the last round. It was plus 3.6. It's now plus 4.2. So yeah, going up all the time at the moment. Push that one a little bit. The wind should straighten that out. There we go. While that's in the air, I'll have a quick look at the comments. For those of you that have just joined on Twitch, welcome along. Thanks for joining the stream. Really appreciate it. Not tour clubs. No, I'm not using the tour clubs yet. Downwind can knock lofted wedge out of the air. Yeah, I just found that out. No, I'm not playing the tour clubs as yet. I am still on the player clubs. I still don't feel that I'm quite ready for the tour clubs. Some might disagree, but they are what they are. I'm continuing with them for the time being, at least for the remainder of this season on my offline career, and then I may consider going up to the tour clubs after this one's finished. This is event number 5. I've got 5 more after this. Right, that was a little too big still, and I thought I took quite a bit off of that. Get in. Nice. Good putt. For anybody new that's just joined us on Twitch, if you'd like to check out some other videos that I've done that have been recorded in the past, check out my YouTube channel. It's Tim Wilson UK. At the moment I'm trying to hit 1,000 subscribers. I'm about 50 shy at the moment, so would appreciate you going over to the channel on YouTube, checking out some of my my previous videos. I've got over 400 videos on my channel now of a variety of games, predominantly golf games, predominantly the golf club, and also stuff from a while back. We're talking about the old Tiger Woods days, but mainly the Golf Club 1, and also started doing a lot on the Golf Club 2. This is going to be a fast putt. So yeah, got a fair amount of videos on there. If you enjoy the videos, give us a thumbs up. Feel free to leave any comments on the videos. and if you'd like to subscribe to the channel, it would be greatly appreciated. Thank you very much. And it would be nice to hit 1,000 subscribers by the weekend. Since the introduction of the golf club, or the release of the Golf Club 2, my subscribers have gone absolutely through the roof. So I would like to say a big thank you to all those people that have subscribed already. I really do appreciate your subscription, and it has gone a long way to me hitting that 1,000 subscriber mark. I also want to give a big shout out to Lee Walker, Early-1981, as most of you know him on the PlayStation Network. He's changed his the name of his YouTube channel. It used to be the FOWG. It is now as his PlayStation name. It is the Early, oh sorry, not the Early, it is Early-1981. Lee also creates some great Golf Club 2 videos at the moment. He is pretty much posting on a daily basis at the moment. Check out some of his content. He would really appreciate it, and once again he is also striving for that magic 1,000 subscriber mark. So do him a solid and do me a favour and check out his channel and subscribe to that one as well. He will also very much appreciate it. Oh, it's caught the slope. That's rolled past. I will have a look at the comments in a minute, guys. I just want to get to the end of this hole. Yep, picked up par there. Let's have a quick look at the comments. Play the clubs that are fun for you, all that matters. You're dead right, my friend. I am enjoying playing with the player clubs. It tends to be course related, to be honest. Like this course I tend to score well on, but Tarantula, even with the player clubs, I play horrific. Dark Soldier, mate, I agree, hence the emote. Yeah, it's definitely the clubs for me at the moment. Big Smooth 1-3, very cool. We'll check your page out. Absolutely top man, thank you very much. Dark Soldier, mate, you can fade the HUD. Yes, you can fade the HUD. If you go into the settings, go into the video settings, one of those is fading out the HUD, which I quite like, because after you've actually played the stroke, you'll see here, if I leave this for a second, there we go, they're gone. But if I zoom out, or I change the club, or anything like that, the HUD comes back in. But from a presentation perspective, it does make it an awful lot nicer for you guys to watch. Just looks a little better on the screen. A couple more comments coming in, so let me just finish this hole, guys, and then I'll have a look. I think this is the 15th. Is it the 15th or the 4th? It's the 14th. Alright, not going to be getting there in 2. I'm not even going to attempt that today. Not with a 12-mile-an-hour wind. I'm going to play smart here. I'm going to lay up. 30-mile-an-hour wind, so I shouldn't make that bunker. The swing is becoming an awful lot more consistent now, it's exactly a week today since I got the Golf Club 2, so it is definitely starting to pay off. 96 yards, how much effect is that wind going to have, do you think, guys? Let's play the 105 club. We've only got 96 yards to go. Let's see how much that wind holds that ball up. It's pretty much bang on. Absolutely bang on that was. Could have even done with a little bit more. I allowed more on the left hand side than I probably should have, but let's see if we can drift this ball from left to right into the hole. No, didn't allow enough. Just rolled past 3 feet. It should be close enough for me to pick up the par if I can get this right. Yep, spot on in the cup for I think that was a par. Let's have a look at the comments. Nice, cheers, I'll be doing that tomorrow. It's definitely worth doing. Ryder 0055, you're better than me and I moved up to tour clubs. Yeah, I will do it. You have tons of subscribers, but you put on a great stream. Oh, thanks, B-Man Canada. I appreciate that. It's always nice to get great feedback. I do really appreciate that. Alright, so we know from the last time playing this that we can drive over these trees. Now I have a 12-mile-an-hour wind. How much loft can I get here? I think I'm going to try and get over that first tree. This could go horribly wrong, guys. It is through the tree. Oh no, this is going to be bad. Oh, what a bounce off the rocks. Oh, that is luck. That is complete luck. And the guys that normally play with me will absolutely be howling at that if they're watching this, or they watch this on YouTube. They will be howling at that because they know how fortunate I can be at times. But I know not to take that tree on again. That looks good. That looks good. Yeah, I'll take that. That's about 7 feet. 8 feet. Let's see if we can get the birdie. I thought I'd underhit that for a start, but it's dropped. That was hole number 15, I think. Yeah, 16 under par, 6 under through this round. Let's have another look at the comments, guys. Rattlehead85, have you played a live turn-based round with anyone? Trying to find out if it's bugged as can't play live rounds very slow. I played 2 live rounds turn-based with Lee Walker, early-1981, on the very first day that we got the game. And because there wasn't a lot of traffic, it was better than it was in TGC 1, so the turn base worked out really quickly. It was about 2 or 3 seconds between each shot. Kieran, Jammy, I am Jammy. Ryder 0055, you're probably the luckiest person I've played with. Yeah, I think when Lee and I played, it took about, I think the first round we played turn-based took about 30 minutes, so it was definitely a lot quicker than it is now. I know people were saying the other day that they really struggled. You know, it was up to a minute in between shots, that's just nuts, absolutely nuts. And I would never want to play if it was like that. I'm not a big fan of turn-based anyway. I mean, it's nice. I tell you what, it'd be nice if they had alternate shot. I would definitely use it, but not in its current format, no. That slope had a bit... Oh, man! I took too much off that. I took way too much off that. That was a piss-poor shot. And another one. Wow! That makes up for the absolute jammy so-and-so I was on the last hole. That's going to be a bogey, guys, because that was for par. Wow, considering I was right near the hole for 1, and now I've ended up with a bogey. I'm not that bothered. I'm that far ahead that it's not going to make that much of a difference. Alright, 122. Pin right in the front. What a horrible pin position. This is going to go long no matter what, because I'm not going to flirt with the water. Oh, I say it's going to go long. Is it going to get a good bounce? What a bounce. Oh, I thought I was going to be in the water. Bounces off the retaining wall and onto the green. Jammy again, I know, guys. Oh, no, I almost chipped it in for a birdie. I'm going to be getting so many comments about me being jammy again. I may even drop another shot here, guys, because I am not even on the green here. So it didn't really work out in my favour. Get in. Oh, rolls across the edge again. And that's back-to-back bogeys there, guys. So going backwards a little bit at the moment, I want to look at these comments. What level are you on in this career? Are you on hard setting? No, I'm on medium. I actually started before I leveled my society up to 5. So yeah, I'm having my own way at the moment, so it's not great. And B-Man Canada, I will remember to change Kaima's name. Thank you for the heads up. Thank you for the reminder. I will do that once I finish the next hole. I will do that actually live while I'm streaming. So you guys, if you want to see how to do it, you can see how to do it as soon as I'm finished here. Alright, I need to get a birdie on this last hole. I feel like I need to after those 2 bogeys that I've just picked up. The sun comes out as I'm finishing off on 18. Alright, wind's blowing from the left, so that should be good. 157. Slightly longer than that. Let's play it there. Perfect swing, nice and straight. Need the wind to blow this into the flag. Yeah, it could have been closer. I added too much onto it, but it's going to give me a birdie putt. Slightly downhill. Turn. No, just misses again. But managed to pick up the par there. So let's have a quick look at this. For those of you that have just tuned in on Twitch, thank you very much for joining the stream, guys. I am pretty much finished at the moment, though. I'm just going to have a quick look at what's the next tournament, because we've finished this one now. A no hazard round. So no bunkers, no water. That's pretty cool. I didn't think there was any more challenges still to do on that course, because I pretty much played that 4 rounds in the online society event. Come on. Servers are going slow again. There we go, something's happening. I think it added some coins or something. It keeps bleeping at me, so I'm hoping the screen's going to change in a minute. That little symbol in the bottom right hand corner normally stops before it changes. So this isn't great to watch, guys. I know, I do apologise for that. Wow, there we go. There we go. Alright, I'm not going to rate the course. I've rated it so many times. 62 and a 68. Won that tournament. Fabulous. Done. Let's have a look, see what's next. And this may look familiar to some of you guys. I've done this exactly the same as what I've done the online society, so it looks identical. We've got the same logo, we've got the same colours, even got the same name. Let's just wait for this to load up. Seen some comments come in, so while it's doing that, let's just misses shot on purpose to show he's not lucky. I wish. Takes its time. Can anybody explain the handicap rating? Is it the bigger the number, the better the handicap, or vice versa? So Rattlehead 85. If your handicap was 0, you would be a scratch golfer. So in other words, what that means is that if a course is a par 72, as a scratch golfer, you should go round in par 72. You should go round in 72 shots. If you have a negative handicap, so in other words, if you have a handicap of what is known as 18, for example, you get one additional shot on every hole. So in theory you should go round in 90, which means that you would be playing to your handicap. If you have a handicap like I've got of plus 4.2, it means that on the 4 hardest holes I'm actually giving a shot back to the course. So in other words, I need to birdie the hole in order to get a par on the four easiest holes. So I'm actually playing better than scratch at the moment, and that's what that means. I hope I explained that well enough. All right, let's change Martin Kaymer's name. Member list, because I've got him as K Kaymer at the moment, so that was obviously a spelling mistake. Let's just hope it allows me to do this. Let's see where he is. Not on that page, not on that page. I'm looking for the German flag. There he is, K Kaymer. Rename the player. We won. I'm doing this with a controller. I did all the other guys when I did the big list with my keyboard. And they do them like that. So M Kaymer, all done. Spot on. And that's it, guys. Thank you for tuning in to the Twitch stream this evening. I hope it's been enjoyable. That was 2 rounds from my offline society in the first event, or the first season, which is 10 events. That was event number 5. So yes, thank you very much for joining in. If you would like to check out more videos on my channel, check out my YouTube channel, Tim Wilson UK. But until next time, guys, thank you very much for tuning in again, and I will see you very soon. See you later, guys. Bye now.